Hey, what's up? It's Ian from Powerhouse Miniatures. How you doing? Back today with some Raven Guard biker veterans. Just a quick one, bit of a showcase again, same as always. Raven Guard biker veterans. There's two Librarians on bikes. You see at the front, just these two, and then at the back, 5 biker veterans. I've got 2 heavy bolt scalps that were just tagged onto the customer's commission. So all in all, a good example of a tabletop level. Again, I did them fast, but fast isn't a dirty word. Quick, not to cut corners, but the opposite really. Quick to do the best quality I can in the shortest period of time. So I wanted to talk about that just a little bit, because it seems that to do things fast or quick, you do cut corners. Or it would give off that impression, and I don't want to, obviously. It might be me projecting my own internal thoughts about what makes something quick or fast. It might be that me projecting that onto, like that being negative, because I don't think, really, I don't think it is. When I say quick or paint it quick or paint it fast, I don't mean I've said it before. I don't mean that I've cut corners. I don't mean that I've done it as fast as possible. I don't mean that it's like I've rushed or any of those negative connotations that have. I mean, I've tried to do the quickest, the best quality result I can get in the shortest period of time, while still doing good solid layers, still getting a lot of like the highlights and edge highlights in. I've used as little dry brushing as possible, stuff like that. So I'm not sure how long it took in total, probably like a day to paint from start to finish, but I've flit in and out of doing like 2 or 3 different commissions at a time. Bit of a tip for you as well, if you are doing commissions or you're doing several projects, if you get bored with something or you lose motivation to carry something on, just do something else. Don't force yourself to do it. Again, it's a hobby. It's something you should do for fun. Don't make it tedious unless you need to do it. Or like sometimes, I have deadlines for commissions. That's fine. Or you've got a game coming up and you need to get your models painted. Absolutely fine. But for me, I've got 2 or 3 different things on the go at once to keep everything fresh. But never more than 2 or 3, because sometimes you can lose steam completely and let things go for a while, etc. So, just again, always use your brain. Just try and be as smart as you can. So, fast and quick aren't negative. I don't mean them with any negative connotations. I'm not cutting any corners. I'm just trying to do it the best result possible in the most efficient way, or like the shortest time. But yeah. So the 2 Librarians on bikes, simple conversions from Grey Knights kits. The customer the customer requested or asked, either one, that I have shorter, the little stave. It's the warding stave from the Grey Knights, that they have shorter handles so that you can store them a bit easier. So it's literally just that, the Nemesis warding stave, a little conversion for the guys, and they both got. You can just see them there. Both got head swaps. Pretty good. Nothing spectacular. And then for the entire thing, I've used Dark Angel bits, and you can see the veteran at the back, the apothecary, second from the left at the back. Obviously, this guy with the apothecary stuff. I've used Dark Angel Raven Wing Command Squad bike box for some of the extra bits. So, got the wing, little cloak, little pieces on. I've scraped some of the specific Dark Angel iconography off, but left some of it on because it looks kind of cool. But anything that's obviously Dark Angels, I've got rid of. So there, for the 7 bikes in total, there's a 5-man veteran squad, obviously on bikes, and then 2 of the Librarians. I've got 2 boxes of the 3-man Space Marine bike squadrons, so 6 of them, and then the Raven Wing Command Squad box, which was quite a lot more expensive. I think it was like 33 quid or something. I get them at a discount. And then use some of the bits and pieces, like I said, use the least iconography heavy pieces, scrape the rest off, little conversions, etc. And that was really good. So like a lot of the bike fronts look kind of cool, but they're nothing specific to do with the Dark Angels. I left the angel iconographies off the back. There's a little streamer that comes on the back of the bike that's like an absolutely typical Dark Angel thing. Like it's a hooded, sword wielding angel thing, which is just like, just get rid of that. But really, really quick, really easy. And then, of course, the Raven Wing biker comes with this cool, like, cloaked thing on one of the Librarians. So that's perfect. And then, yeah, like Grey Knights, bits and pieces. So that's them, pretty much. I did, like, a glowing blue effect on the staves. This guy's got a glowing blue eyes. You can see him just there, sort of, a little bit. And then Raven Guard Forge World transfers on the shoulder pads for them. Both of them had shoulder pads. The Crux Terminator should obviously be on the left shoulder, not the right one, but who cares? So there's them two there. The other small little addition to the guys commissioned this time around was two just scouts with heavy bolters. I had these little pieces sitting around, so it didn't really take very long. Didn't take any particular effort or anything to paint them up. So two of them with the heavy bolters, and again the Forge World Raven Guard transfers. It's a shorter transfer, which I think is 4 scouts, but I'm not sure. But it fit perfectly on them shoulder pads. I used Microsol and Microset for the transfers to soften and set. Both of them absolutely fine. I found that white vinegar works. Not malt vinegar, but the refined white vinegar from Tesco, 29p. That will soften, it stinks a bit obviously, but that'll soften the transfers just as well as Microsol. And there's a Vallejo one called Transfer something. I think it's Decal Softener. It's called, or Decal Soft, or something like that. And then there's the matte varnish, or the micro. No, it's called Fix or something. Like Decal Fixer, I think, from Vallejo. But there's two, like Microsol and Microset. There's like two from Vallejo. So yeah, it smells a little bit, but it costs 29p, and you get obviously like 500 mils of it. And that'll soften the transfer. So there you go, another little tip for you. Use white vinegar if you can stand the smell. So both of them, just a quick one. And then the veteran squad, right at the back. Let's move more forward. Like so there's 3 guys with lightning claws. This guy's got it on the other side, obviously. I put him down on the ground, like facing the ground, because he's a complete badass, etc. These Pocket 3. Pocket 3 pieces came with the Dark Angel kit, and again took away some of the icons, so you can see it's there. There's the Narthesium arm and this little thingamajig, like little vials of blood or whatever, and then on the back there's a specific backpack. None of them were really too heavy with the Dark Angel's iconography, so all good. And then there's one dude. In fact, no, there's 4, isn't there? I've miscounted. 4 lightning claws, and then 4 of the guys have grav guns on the front. So again, really simple, but I just mounted the grav gun where the other bolter would be to save him having to hold it. You can arm them that way, obviously, with their veterans. You can arm them however you want, and I think with like I might be wrong, but it was like the skilled rider thing that they can have, like a ranged weapon, or they can have 2 weapons basically, and not necessarily have a hand on the bike. God knows how they steer the bike with a lightning claw, but it's not supposed to be like super realistic, I don't think. But yeah, so you can have them there. So I just did the little conversion on the front, so that the handle and mounting of the actual grav guns themselves was sort of chopped and then flattened with a diagonal angle until they fit like sort of neatly on the front. Done that a few times before, and I think the Raven Guard, the Raven Wing command squad bike box came with some like plasma guns that do the same thing, so I copied the angle, like the plasma guns that fit in the winged bits that I've got on the Pocket 3 second from the left, and then 2 mounted Librarians. They have like a plasma gun that fits in there, so I lined those side by side with the grav gun and then chopped to the same angle, so that I know that they'd sit on the bike front properly and all that. Just a bit of logic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like the little visors at the front, I'm not sure I'm going to get them focused, but like just in the middle, there's a little like a radar thing, like a little blue bit. So I've done loads of different like colours, like just bright primary colours for the buttons. And then there's on the, I'm not sure what it is, like a little, like a radar thing, or like one of those sonar things you get in submarines that makes a blip noise. One of those that I've done a little like radar thing, like a web shape with white paint. So all in all, looking pretty cool. It's a really good example of like tabletop stuff. Like I said, not quick for the sake or the expense of any quality, but the highest quality possible in the most efficient possible way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So there's 5 Raven Guard veterans, 2 Raven Guard librarians mounted on bikes, 2 Raven Guard scouts, all with the Forge World transfers, simple conversions, looking really cool. Clients really happy with them, so I'm happy. That's the most important thing. So back this week, I've got a load of Adeptus Mechanicus coming up. I've got 3 Iron Striders, 3 the other one is Iron Strider, and then it's Ballistaris or something as well. There's the 2 variants. I've got 3 of each, and then an Imperial Knight Titan in Black Templars colours as well. Similar to Raven Guard, but obviously Black Templars with some freehand Templars crosses, whatever they're called. Some of those on with some like magnetized weapons. So I'm going to do a couple of videos on them, and one on the magnet weapons, because it's a really easy way to do it that I've not seen anybody else do. Just using like green stuff and a few other bits. So I'll do a little tutorial on that. I think that's it. So there's pictures on my Facebook, same as always, facebook.com/Powerhouse Miniatures, and then my website as well, powerhouseminiatures.com. Cheers for watching.